This is a person who was directly linked to the deceased. So upon coming, we'll cancel, we'll have them identify the body, then we release the body to them so that they can take the bodies for the final journey of burial. We are urging the relatives to come with their own means of transporting the bodies to the final destination. Actually, the biggest challenge we've had is we have run DNA on, we've actually done a profile on a number of bodies, meaning that we are here for a phase which is called a phase of releasing the bodies which have been identified. So far, the government chemists have identified a total of 34 bodies which have been linked to relatives, and we are going to start releasing the bodies from next week on 26th. The process include logistics, which we are currently undertaking this week, which is organizing for counselors who will counsel these people, and also contacting the relatives who will come here for the purpose of taking their loved ones. So we've done that, we've contacted them, and the first batch will be arriving on 26th. What will happen is the relative will come, and they'll have to come with a letter from the chief so that we can be able to identify these persons as the real relatives to these victims. Secondly, they'll have to come with the person who donated the DNA, because this is a person who was directly linked to the deceased. So upon coming, we'll cancel, we'll have them identify the body, then we'll release the body to them so that they can take the bodies for the final journey of burial. We are urging the relatives to come with their own means of transporting the bodies to the final destination. Actually, the biggest challenge we've had is we have run DNA on, we've actually done a profile on a number of bodies, meaning that their DNA profile has been generated. However, linking them to the people who donated their DNA is where the challenge becomes, because they are not linked to the people who donated the DNA. And then also people are not coming up to claim their loved ones. So at this opportunity also, I'm really urging people who know that they have loved ones who are there to come up, so that now their DNA can be taken and be linked to the ones which we generated, so that we can also release them. Once we finish this exercise, we'll now embark on the phase 5 of exhumation, which we expect maybe in 1 or 2 weeks after finishing this phase of releasing the bodies. Yes, there were graves which have been mapped. So we'll just go there and start the work. I think there were about 35 graves which had been mapped. Of course, we have laws which govern unclaimed bodies, and we also usually have a limitation on how long a body should and what should be done to declare the body unclaimed. So we just follow the law, which probably we might have to get grounds to have them buried, but we'll bury them in a way that they can be traced, so that in future, if someone come up and DNA is taken and they're able to link to one body which has been buried, a marked grave, we can always go there and exhume and give it to them.